2016, and just want to hopefully know for some of you on the East Coast. I know it's already late Sunday, early Monday as we start this live stream. So let's get this thing started, and then while this is loading, allow me to share it with everybody on social media, so you can just jump in and check this out as you watch this as I play. So how's everyone's week? I know I've had consecutive Saturdays I had to work, 2 consecutive 6-day work weeks for me. A lot of times it's not fun, and a lot of times unnecessary. That's just my opinion. So shout out to everybody on CAW Mainstream, the Video Game Wrestling Network, and also those of you listening on CAW United. Let's see, what does the Authority want? If they put the reward for the skill points needs to be more than 240. How about 840? Because the amount you win, depending on how many star matches you put, if you lose, you only get half that much. And given the skill points I won, if I win, it's not worth it. But wait, why am I going up against Sting? Why am I going up against Sting? And while this is going on, I'm gonna check out the live stream, making sure it works for starters, and then edit the description, because a lot of times I do these and then it's always a cookie cutter type of description every time I start one of these live streams, whether it's this game or Mortal Kombat X. The match is starting, so that's good. I swear, every time I spell exhibition, I type it up, I always get it wrong. Thankfully, to have the autocorrect and everything. One thing I'm wondering, because I was actually, watching YouTube earlier this afternoon, and all of a sudden my computer just freezes. One thing is I have a Lenovo computer that I got this past November on Black Friday, yes. And I was actually how's it going in Pulling Fighter? Hashtag Padre Pop That Ass. But the unfortunate thing is who I'm going up against. If you guys saw the last week's live stream, it was a rivalry, going up against the Authority. And who was in my corner? This man, Sting. And now this time, I'm actually going up against him one-on-one. Well, that's good. I'm kind of not liking that I'm going up against Sting here. And the Authority's challenge is to put on a 4-star match and lose. But they only give me the reward 240, worth it. It was actually something I was checking out on YouTube. It was like this audiobook called "See You at the Top" by Zig Ziglar. I highly recommend it. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to post a description of it in the link below so you guys can check it out. And I'll give you guys a little checkup for the neck up. And just give you guys some good motivational talk. Thinking about posting. Okay, awesome. Damn, this thing's really going to work here. Counter. Damn, okay. I don't have my work cut out for me. Yes. It's been a long time. But I am looking forward to doing this commentary for Freedom of Violence for ACW. One thing though is that I am, for any other CAW league out there, I am available for to do commentary for your CAW league. I'm just putting that out there. If you want to have Hector Diaz do your play-by-play commentary, I'll be more than happy to do so. Ooh, neck breaker. Oh, damn. Have to put on a wrestling clinic here. Oh no. Let's see what. Okay. Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense, kind of like. Because in XGWL, like, all these characters, I always, just come up with different ideas, put pieces together like a puzzle. Even for the commentator character of Hector Diaz, just put a couple pieces in together. Kind of model the commentary a little bit after, like, both Jim Ross and Gorilla Monsoon. Kind of like that kind of serious commentator, but takes a couple things with a grain of salt at times. And that kind of style of commentary does require a color commentator. Just for the, like, because a lot of the banters just really go well together. Even though, like, for those of you who've been watching XGWL I've had a couple of different color commentators I've worked with. Some great, some not so much. Some only worked with one episode. let's see, for you exactly, I would say I would put a little bit of Joey Styles with a little bit of like a little bit of Joey Styles, a little bit of like Jim Ross, not too much, I think. And then for like the color commentator aspect, I would say more like kind of like a little bit like of Taz, as far as like Baxter Hills when doing color commentator. You have a little bit of Taz in you. Mercy right now. Ooh. Top rope. That's awesome, man. Who's the guy in the blue Jerry Lawler? Well, that would be me, but I don't think I would consider myself a blue Jerry the King Lawler. But I do like the I do appreciate the comment. At least you won't be hearing me scream out puppies all the time. Damn. That is a very effective submission move. I guess I won't be earning that, what's it called? any brownie points from the Authority. And a fan covered up the sign, or the action. This is the move that ended the match. Almost a 4.5-star match. Let's see. Because if I would have done what the Authority have asked me to do, I've only won half as much and only just gotten 6 rather than hundreds. So I don't lose too often. I'm still trying.
Me and welcoming my guest tonight.
Wonder what's this going to be about.
Let's talk about Rusev. How do you feel about facing him at the next pay-per-view?
Really? Rusev. This is not a beauty contest. That's kind of a...
If this was a beauty contest, he'd definitely win. But it's not. This is a wrestling match. And no one is more technically sound than I am. And it's because of that, I will come out on top. No questions asked.
Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. It feels like the Authority is very displeased with you. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm glad they hate me.
I wouldn't expect anything less from a group of deceitful, backstabbing snakes. If they hate me, then I'm doing something right. It's as simple as that.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.
And one of the groups that I'm part of, not on Facebook, but on, like, you know how there's groups on the PlayStation Network, and then there's a couple that I've joined. There's actually just 3 of them, and then one of them was asking, "What do you guys want to see on 2K17?" And well, obviously that's something to think about. Well, let's go to the next event. My girlfriend's texting me. Oh, awesome. I get to take on that smiling SOB Bo Dallas with green head health. That means I gotta be flawless. Alright, let's build up. Oh, Dallas hole. Um, I need to build momentum. That's what I need more than anything. And then chain wrestling. Yeah, that's also one of my favorites. Another favorite SNES game of mine is Super Metroid. And then A Link to the Past, and then Earthbound, and then Super Mario World, and all the hacks that people put out there for that game, and I'll download and check them out and try them out and see how well I do in them. There we go. Oh yes, virtual currency. Wish I could buy another one of these. Hashtag Angry Naughty Beaver. Oh yes, I did check out your first Let's Play of Donkey Kong Country. that was pretty funny though. I don't think I've even noticed that when I was playing it like back in the day. Okay, with green head health, so have to win it with green head health, so let's knock that stupid smile off his face. and after this live stream's over, I'm definitely gonna check out episode 2 of your Donkey Kong Country Let's Play. I'm probably not gonna like put out as much of hints like I did with the Earthbound playthrough, because I haven't played Donkey Kong Country as much as Earthbound. Cause I think I played Earthbound like 10 times. Let's see, and then Super Metroid, I've lost count how many times I've played through the game. I think maybe like 20, 30 times. I think that goes with how we look at things from when we were young as children, and then how we look at things differently as adults. Because I saw different things differently in different stages of my life. I saw things differently as a child. I saw things a little bit different as a teenager. And I saw things a little bit differently in my 20s. And I see things differently than how I see them now. I just the growth of what we have here in life. Absolutely. But I think there's some cartoons out there that have a lot of dirty jokes in them, because I don't know if you've seen some episode of SpongeBob, but think they have a lot of dirty jokes in there too. Because I know that there were a few dirty jokes in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. I can't wait to knock that smile off his face. I really can't think of any other cartoon that had dirty jokes in there. I think one of the misconceptions about cartoons, that especially here in North America, is that a lot of parents think that a lot of cartoons here are for kids, and obviously that's not the case, because there are you know, the Flintstones back in the day, and then the Simpsons and Family Guy and South Park and whatever's on Adult Swim way back when, and then some other cartoons. Because there were a little bit of undertones in some other cartoons, like how about like the Batman cartoon of the 90s or X-Men. Damn, belly to belly. Bastard. Yeah, let's do that. So what can we do this? Or how can we do this? This will be the bigger question. How can I play a game of Marvel Superhero vs. Street Fighter? Into a backbreaker. Hold on. Yeah, what the... Okay. Just putting on a clinic here. Cover now. Ooh. Damn. Damn. Let's go high risk here. Oh, great. You beat me to the punch. No. How could have put me away that quickly? Alright. Time to put him away for good now. Padre Popper. Perfect position. Cover. That's gotta be it. 4-star match. Damn, man. Damn, that was a good match. Okay, awesome. So, an extra 400 skill points.
Tonight,
Shout out to
you were mentioned by
to
Triple H as one
Michaela.
of the bright young stars in WWE. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't trust it.
I don't trust it. They don't call Triple H the cerebral assassin for nothing. I am one of the brightest superstars in the WWE, but I did not get here by trusting lying filth like Triple H.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.
Damn. This is one commercial called Video Game Wrestling Network. One thing that I've noticed is that there's been a big decline in forums, and then almost everything has moved to the Facebook groups. Okay. Wait, I'm going up against Bo Dallas again? Really? Win your match with red arm health. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I'm actually going to save these skill points. Alright, I'm Bo Dallas. He got crushed. Break of Dallas Hole. Damn. I need to find a way to be able to get my caption card to work and a good captured program to be able to save it on file, because I had things that were working, but then ever since I've gotten this new computer, things don't work like they used to. And because I have to use this new video editing program, and then because I no longer have access to Sony Vegas unless I pay for an actual license. Oh, great. Bo Dallas. This guy's a joke. Well, no one wants to believe in Bo Dallas. I'm gonna skip the rest of his entrance. Let's see how we start things off here. Collar and elbow. Into a headlock. I swear, every time... Get off me. Wait, how the hell you counter? But how the hell he can do that, but me no. Fuck. We're on the outside. What? We're about an 8 count now. Come on, come on, get up, get up, get up! Hi, my dog. Oh, welcome to the live stream. And if you're just joining me, I'm just doing this career mode, and then after a couple matches, I'm gonna show you a couple of exhibition matches. Because I know people will get on at different times. Some people will get on like as soon as I start this thing. Some people will get on like in the middle of it, and then some people will be watching on their own time after the live stream's over. Damn. Damn, clothesline. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. What the f- You've got to be kidding me. What's he gonna do? Damn. Interesting. I'll definitely have to check it out and see what's up. Man. It's also devastating. Padre Popper. I wish they had like a move that resembles the one that I created on 2K14. I really didn't feel like getting Bo Dallas even more. So close to being a 4-star match. Hashtag Napoleon Empire. Awesome.
Please welcome my guest tonight.
Ooh.
Talk about what happened out there tonight. It feels like the Authority is very displeased with you. What are your thoughts on that?
Here's my response. I will not let the Authority win.
I'd be displeased with me too, based on what I'm doing out there. I will not let the Authority ruin the WWE. I will stand in their way. I will fight for what is right, and I will fight for what the WWE Universe wants. And that's for the Authority to be overthrown.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.
Awesome. All right. Damn. Holy smokes. I just like beating the bejesus out of Rusev. I'm just gonna skip the match.
Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. It feels like the Authority is very displeased with you. What are your thoughts on that?
Wait, again? Why?
I'd be displeased with me too, based on what I'm doing out there. I will not let the Authority ruin the WWE. I will stand in their way. I will fight for what is right, and I will fight for what the WWE Universe wants. And that's for the Authority to be overthrown.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
I swear, some of these interviews are so generic and cookie cutter. Yes, I know. What can I do? Perform 2 finishers during your match. That's no problem. I do that all the time. Let's see. Attributes. Can I build up this one or this one? Because I need more durability. Oh yes, aerial offense. So I've been going to the top rope quite a bit more often. See, what kind of move is the Padre Popper? I think if you've seen some of the, like some past episodes of not just XGWL but other CAW leagues that I'm a part of, like any game that's like WWE 12, 13, 2K14, but if I was to, I think, yeah, exactly how Sherman put it. Originally, it was the F5, but then when they implemented the create to be able to create your finisher on SmackDown versus Raw 2009, it was kind of like a modified Burning Hammer, but then they added more different move animations, and then they changed it to like a kind of like a swinging face buster. Because the way I put the move in, I don't think anyone else does a move like. I don't think anyone in actual pro wrestling does a move like that. Kind of hard to explain it because I don't know like the technical name of the move. Like the technical name would be like a Oklahoma, like a shoulder, like a kind of like a, I don't know, like holding someone over your shoulder, like kind of like Big E does, and instead of dropping them straight down, swinging them around and having them land face first, or kind of like a swinging reverse suplex. so, really hard to really put it into words. Well, let me do. Also had a chance to go to the gym earlier today in the afternoon. And I got a haircut too. Oh. Okay. Cool. Don't worry, I'll Padre pop that ass. That was good that time. Better take him up and over. Wait, I don't think he's done. He's done yet. I don't think he's out. I'll try to put him out. Oh no, camel clutch, no. Damn. I am not going down that easily. Not exactly the move I wanted to do. I wanted to do a signature move, but instead of doing that move. Alright, time to put him away. Padre Popper. Russian clutch. No CBF. Another 4-star match. Damn. Well, that's an easy win. Well, actually, it wasn't an easy win. That was a tough victory there. How's it going, Popcorn Willie? Awesome. So I'm now at 3 now. What if I was to go into the tag team ranks? Who would I team up with? Alright. Pay-per-view time. Yep. Let's see what the Authority wants. Win your match with red head health. That should be easy to do. Alright, let's see what attributes I can build up before this big fight. One thing I always say, defense wins championships. Let's see. I think I need more stamina. You betcha, don't you know? Alright. Building up the running offense. I really don't need these two that much. I think that's it. I'm saving the rest for... Let's see. Just to remind myself. This is critical. I'm definitely gonna want this one, possibly this one. Catch finisher. Through the table. Oh yes, and where the Lakers name comes from, because I've read in the NBA history, like the Lakers, the LA Lakers, which is my favorite team, by the way, in the NBA. They were originally in Minnesota, and then they moved to LA, and the name doesn't make too much sense in LA than it did in Minnesota. The Timberwolf, huh? Awesome. Alright, pay-per-view time. Let me give myself a quick reminder. Alright. This should be interesting. I don't get it either. Chicago Bulls. But there's a lot of teams that doesn't make much sense, like the New Orleans Pelicans, and then formerly the original Charlotte Hornets, then moved to New Orleans, the New Orleans Hornets, and then when Hurricane Katrina hit, they were splitting time between New Orleans and Oklahoma City, and then the NBA had an expansion team in Charlotte, and they called them the Bobcats, and then there was some legal rulings where all the history of the team of the Hornets stayed in Charlotte, and then the Bobcats had their name changed to the Hornets, and then the New Orleans NBA team got changed their name to the Pelicans, which makes no sense. And also, since we're on the topic of NBA, San Diego used to have an NBA team on two different occasions. Where in the 60s they had the Rockets for a short while, then they moved to Houston. And then then the Clippers were in San Diego in the mid 70s to mid 80s, and then before moving to LA. Did you now? That's awesome. Hillary Duff concert. Okay. I haven't seen Hillary Duff on TV or anything like that in a long time. It's going to be interesting. Let's get this match started. So after this match is over, I'm going to go on to the exhibition matches. Okay, awesome. So are you a Virgo or you're a Libra? Oh fuck! What a German suplex. Okay, awesome. Ooh. Straight jacket neck breaker. I know, I'm a Leo. Don't worry, I'm gonna kick his ass. Fuck. Oh my God. Let's see if I can put him away right here. Damn, okay. Yeah. Why can't I avoid that? One thing I do know is that San Diego has a new hockey team, and they're called the San Diego Gulls, and they're a farm team for the Anaheim Ducks. One thing though is that in the 90s and the early 2000s, San Diego did have a minor league hockey team called the Gulls, and they were, you know, kind of sort of successful. But I thought they would put him away. I missed. Crashing and burning. He's not liking that one bit. Alright. Tap or nap? Yes, tap. That is interesting. Because look at all the teams that are in the NHL. There's like the Florida Panthers, the Phoenix Coyotes. Not exactly teams that were, that are in hot areas like the desert in Phoenix, and then the humid heat in Florida, and then the Tampa Bay Lightning. I would expect, hockey to be in places that snow. I'm also surprised that they don't have an NHL team in Seattle. Well, I guess you can't have every major sport. I mean, San Diego doesn't have all 4 major sports teams from all the 4 major sports. It's sort of wild. Wait, what? Oh. I mean, for me, well, that didn't happen because I was just dominating. What the hell? What's going on now? Really? Wow, really? Ooh! Seth Rollins. Oh, fucking Big Show. Damn, look at all this. All these rivals. But then all these faces, but then how exactly am I gonna have stuff? Alright, let's build up some attributes. Interesting. Some arm power. So punch is going to be a bit stiffer. Alright. Oh yes. More reversals. Alright. Alright guys. And now, your feature presentation. The Q&A session is open, just like it always has been since the beginning of the live stream. So basically, this is like your guys' time for you guys like suggest matches. Because all these exhibition matches are non-canon to what goes on in XGWL. I think you guys know that by now. Let's see. Let's see. I don't have the capability to do a let's play for other games. I know I have an emulator for NES and Super NES, and I think also I have one for like the Sega Genesis, and I think I also have an arcade emulator. I know that idea has sparked, but I don't think I have enough time to do all these things, because of working full time and then wanting to work out and go out, and then the girlfriend now. How about Crackdown? Against Bruno Battaglia. This should be an interesting matchup here. this is like the arena is to be the new version. I still kind of like the older version better. Hashtag Bruno bitch Taglia. One thing that sucks though is that ever since Midway closed down, and then EA bought the rights to NFL Blitz, so no more Blitz the League. Which kind of sucks though, because I did like that style of football, that arcade style football, like the days of Tech Mobile, but that's one thing that a lot of people, the misconception about sports games, like there's two different types of sports games. There's your simulation, which is like Madden and like NBA 2K series or the Fight Night games or this game, which are simulations that simulate the real game, or any FIFA games like or Pro Evolution Soccer or something. And then arcade styles be like NBA Jam, which, by the way, like one of my favorite basketball games of all time, NBA Jam. Well, there's Bruno Battaglia entrance. I know you guys don't like him too much. Nice headlock. Damn. What is it with the belt? I'm gonna have to explain later because the one thing I've been doing is I've been recording matches for the CPV Thug Life using this game, so DT. Yeah. Backbreaker. One thing is I'm about to, edit the entrance for Crackdown and remove the entrance song. Damn. One thing of note though is that in XGWL nobody has the stunner as their finishing move, or as a signature move, or even as a regular move. nor does anyone has the rock bottom as a finishing move or signature move. Something of note. Just wanted to point that out. Damn. Damn. Not gonna take down. Try to put Crackdown to sleep. Magical girls. Hashtag. Interesting. I'm not. Awesome. Oh, and misses. Cover. I need to go check out the new episode of CCL, which reminds me. Oh, there's that infamous elbow of Battaglia. Damn. Try to tear apart the announce table. CCL is one of the greatest calls ever are at. One thing I've been meaning to do that I haven't had a chance to do is I've talked about this before and I've been trying to do a video series about how to create a successful CAW league. I know there's been many done in the past, but there's not one that's like very extensive and very comprehensive. And one that really tackles like specific things. And something that will really help other CAW leagues take their CAW leagues to the next level. Now the cover looks like XtremeTony's, from the Samson, Gregory Black, Ray Geddes, Naughty, Taylor Star, and others. I mean, yeah, that and now Bruno, with the LA Riot. Two. Damn. Bruno almost won that one with his dirty tactics. Oh no, what the hell? Battaglia. Oh shit. Figure 4 around the ring post. Yep. Because Battaglia is a dirty player. And now Crackdown is going to the top rope. Oh wow! What the hell? 6:30. Damn. That was amazing. Oh. Well, I think he was saying that just because he had Sushi X wear the Rey Mysterio mask with a different variation with a couple different things. And the one thing about like how CCL has like all these like kind of like being like CAW All-Stars, but one thing though is that when I started XGWL, I was basically doing the same thing, like pretty much with like all the best CAWs I can think of that from CAWs.WS back in 2007, and some other people that have sent me their CAWs, and those who were in other CAW leagues that have won world championships before. It's just that CCL has really taken that concept and added and took it to the next level. And the way they're able to put out shows, they're really like they are like the best CAW league right now. I know you almost won it. Damn. Do keep in mind that every CW character that I've downloaded off Community Creations, like I really haven't really edited any of their movesets. I think maybe like a few of them, but for the most part, like Crackdown, I haven't like this is the moveset that he came with when I downloaded him. Haven't had a chance to change his entrance theme to none. The cover now, and that's it. Yeah, because I definitely need to have the entrance theme song set to none, just so I can add the theme songs later. Yeah. Well, how's he able to do that against a much bigger attack? Well, I don't think they're like that much weight difference. I think Crackdown's listed at like 223 or something. Of that ilk. That was a pretty entertaining match. Alright, let's go to our next match here. Here's an interesting matchup. Alexa's Vixen. What? Yeah, let's go get against Moonlight. Because you have here two former XGWL Women's Champions, and also both of them were also XGWL Women's Tag Team Champions as well, with different teams. So this should be interesting. And it's not even midnight yet. The thing I'm wondering is, why do I have the urge to sleep a little bit earlier than I normally do on Sunday night? I think after this match I'm gonna stop the live stream. Damn. That should be good. Damn it. Interesting. That's a fly here. That's a nuisance. Just flying around the room. That'd be awesome. I would appreciate that. If some nameplate for XGWL. Yes. Damn. Whoa. Damn. Oh, almost 3. Alright, I can definitely send me the logos that you need. Oh! Nice. One thing though is that since I'm using this game to record the matches, I do want to show them off in HD though, 720p or higher. Because it's about time that XGWL goes HD. Gotta cover. And I have no idea how to work my capture device that has like component AV connections. Which move is that, by the way? Damn. Cover now. Whoa. Damn. Looks like a C4. Damn. Damn, what a clothesline. Yep. Damn, there it is. That flip bottom again. On the C4. Alexis Vixen going with the spinning toe hold and old school move. Cover. Damn. Yeah, it's getting late for me, guys. Awesome. Okay, so cool. So I'll definitely send you the videos that need the name tag, and we'll make it happen. Um, we'll definitely talk more about that, like, throughout the week, and because right now I'm gonna stop the live stream right now because like I'm like really sleepy, and I do need to get a full night's rest. So thanks everyone for checking out the live stream, and then we'll see you guys next time. I know for sure Sunday. I do want to get a live stream during the week. Just so sleepy. But well, thanks everyone for checking out this video. If you like this, thumbs up, subscribe, and just be part of that XGWL fan nation. And we'll definitely see you guys next time. And como siempre, I am your homeboy Extreme Tony. I bid you all adios, and thanks for checking me out. Well, the video, I mean, not me as a person, because you can't see my face. Well, you know what I mean.